Oh, hell no, I just threw coffee everywhere. How you boys going? Is everyone well today? So, today what I'm doing is I'm starting work on my Mega Mod Mashup, folks. The Mega Mod Mashup is taking your choices as supporters of the channel, so that's people who are members on YouTube, people who are subscribers on Twitch, and indeed people who support me on Patreon. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Your suggestions for ships. Now, if I just open up Discord here, here's my Discord channel. There you go, Gulf Survives official community Discord. There is a link in the description below. For the supporters, they have been given the opportunity to choose various different ships. And they're filling up fast. They are filling up fast. So I've got to put them into the game. Now, I know this is going to be a lot of work. It's going to be tons of work. So I thought getting an early start now might be a good way of mitigating the amount of work that I've got to do. No lol 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 lol. Hello, Bumble. What's up, Nutty Cracker? What we're doing at the moment is we are trying to put the Imperator Sovereign heavy cruiser into the game. Been looking through the sound files, been looking through the texture files to make sure that I'm trying to get everything right here. There's a few things that do concern me a little bit about this particular design. Just for example, these icons here, they're not going to be right, which is a bit unfortunate. So that's something I will need to sort out in a few minutes. Also, in conjunction with that, we also have some abilities here, which I'm going to need to look at and try and sort out as well. That one can go, we don't need that. But this thing does need to, roughly speaking, be of the correct strength for a for a cruiser. Right now it is unassailable. It's almost impossible to beat, particularly for unmodded races, and that's not much good for me. So what we can do is we can look at the price, we can look at various different hull points of an existing cruiser. I think that's going to be the way forward. So let's look in the Mega Mod Mashup, because we have some nice reference files in here. If I press C, hopefully we'll be able to find some cruisers. Oh, it's going to be frigate. Hey Brocode, how you doing? Hopefully we'll get to your ship, maybe today. Okay. Let's just have a think about what's going on. Well, not great. Long range is too weak. Frigate face heavy problem. Let's take a look and see what usual kind of cost is. We can probably copy a couple of. We can probably even use the research as well, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. Let's take the base price and the build time, grab that, go to the Imperator, paste that over, there we go. We need to look at the hull points that doesn't seem that. Grab all of this, base armor points as well, I think. Navigation, all of that sounds pretty tasty. Yeah. Bang. Been looking forward to this topic since you mentioned it to me. Yeah, I'm kind of slowly realizing how much work I've let myself in for. It's a bit. Now we also need to think about the amount of damage it does. Right now it's doing 450 damage. If we look at the frigate here, 103 damage. So we've got to tone that down. Otherwise, it's just not going to be much good. In fact, I think what I might do is I might tone it down to 90. Yeah, I'm going to turn that down to 90 because it can fire in multiple I also need to change a ship that I've already put in when it comes to damage values, because it's just getting silly. Okay, right, so we've done that, we've got that. And we also need another weapon that it's got. So, because it's got two, is it 3 weapons? 3 weapons. Maybe this wants to be 70, thinking about it. As I say, the balancing is going to be really rudimentary, and this is more for fun. Range? I suppose we could down the range a little bit, couldn't we? Sounds good to me. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got some missiles here. What kind of damage do they do? 800. Okay. Go for 80 on either of these. And 80 on either of them. If you need moral support, I'll be there. If you need tech support, call Apple. Oh, I know, right? I want to see a Daedalus BC-304 waxing some Star Wars ships. Well, Lehman Russ, father of the Vicar family, feel free to become a member. You can do that here today, and you'll be able to choose a ship. And a BC-304 is, of course, in 2 races, I believe. In 2 of the Stargate mods. So you'll be able to choose one of those. As long as it's a released mod, you can choose. But you do have to be a supporter of the channel. Okay, so I think we've got most of this done, aside from these abilities. For the moment, what we're going to do is we're going to do... They can come back a little bit later, and I will mess around with those in my own. Save. Something close to where we want it to be. Now this can of course bomb planets, which is... what kind of damage does it do, bombing? Transit time 12 is fine. Current base range is fine. Base damage, we're going to call that... Move that down just a smidge. Right, we do have icons, which are going to be a problem for me. I haven't done them yet. So, once again, we're going to cheat. And we're going to take these for the moment. They are going to need to change. Absolutely, no doubt. And I will do custom ones, which is going to be tasty. But I'm just not at the point where I can do them. The main view icon, those can get stolen from here. For the time being, we will do the strings right now because we have a particular name for it. And then hopefully we'll be able to see it in game. And that'll be nice, won't it? So, right now, here's Gull's Mega Mod Mashup. Let's go back here. We will go to string. Open that in Notepad. Ooh. Grab these. Only got 2 to do. Pop them in there. Now we need to look at Curator Sovereign. Name string ID. And we will... This as an ID as well. That needs to move up to 4. What's up, Nexus? How you doing? And once we've done those, check on our Discord exactly what it is. This is going to be called the Eraser Phaser. Thank you very much to Overseer or Uberseer. There we go, Eraser Phaser. That should be called the Eraser Phaser class. As Great. We do need to give a little description from it. There you go. Now, let's see if I've broken the mod. Ooh. Damn near forgot something. We need to actually put the ship in. You can see I've already put one in. And then if we go back. And there it is. Cruiser. You know? That. And then we can go to player. And what we're basically doing is we're replacing player tech loyalist. Find it down here. Player tech loyalist. Oh. Let's go in here. Now you can see that we've already got one in here. What we now need to do is go frigate info. Page 0 and page 1. It's going to go somewhere in here. It'll replace this, I think. That. Faction cruiser. Goblin. Save. Now we're ready. This means multiple mods are going to be made into one, just for one faction. Uh-oh.
Our many sovereign worlds thrived under the guidance of the trade order, and for centuries we enjoyed peace and pride.
Okay, so that's a new thing that I haven't actually messed with before. Let's come out of here. Alright, we're gonna have some fun with that. The problem that we're having is explosion. Fix it now, otherwise I'll forget. Explosion. So here we go. Explosion capital. So what I need to do is I need to search for this, and we will go into Nemesis files. Get it done now, otherwise I'll forget. Press E for explosions, explosion data, and let's search for this. Here it is. Explosion Capital Fed is the group that we want. Okay, got various different particles that we need to put in there. Lots of subgroups. These are very interesting. I've never looked at these before. I think that's what we need for the Federation. Yeah, and this is the group name, so what we'll do is we'll grab this, put this into our own explosion. Fairly clear that we're going to need to mix to 14 now. But there's a bunch of other things that we need to do. Go to DA3 Nemesis's particles. Search for explosion. Grab these, copy them. The amount of work I've got to do, folks. Why do I do this to myself? Place these particles in the correct folder. Okay, small. And we've got some sound effects as well. So if we've got also explosion frigate that we need to look up as well. These might be standard sounds. Check that. If they're standard sounds, I won't need to replicate them, and that'll be. So let's go to sounds. Nope, I will need to replicate them. Bollocks. Paste these in here. And then we've also got explosion frigate. If I get rid of that, hopefully I'll be able to get 3 of them. Yeah, there's the 3. Into the requisite folder. There it is. Anything else I need to be concerning myself about? They're all fine, and then we've got explosion capital bed. And that's a sound group. How much do I wish I could combine entire mods? I think it might be a balancing nightmare. Oh, this is particle. I need to... Back to particle. And if we just do that, grab all of these, copy. We've already got one there. I tried. And explosion. Sound folder, here it is. And we'll do the same over here. I think there are a lot of fun things to do, but I think balancing would be really difficult. I think, particularly if you're doing Star Trek versus Star Wars, you're going to get a lot of people arguing. Hit those shortcuts, we don't want big boy stuff. Explosion small, explosion frigate we've already done. I think we've got the explosion frigate small. Check that. Explosion frigate fed small and fed small too. Good. Sound datas. Anything new that we haven't? I'm pretty sure we've got everything now. We'll quickly check our sounds. Okay, so let's just take Explosion Cap 1, 2, and 3. That means we're hot now. Theoretically. Save that. Leave the game. Restart, see if we get any errors. Alright, no startup errors, that's nice. So we now go to... Now, the faction we're going to be using is this. I'm gonna tart this up, put a magnificent little gull face in there, change all these, you know, just the usual important things that you've got. I might also change the button sounds as well because they. Okay, so let's first build one of these. And then build an eraser phaser as well. Well, that seems to be working. That also seems to be working. Clearly they haven't got the right pictures yet, and that's one of the later things that I'll do. I'd rather get the ships, their sounds, their particle effects, all the important stuff in first. Remember me playing Universe of War? That was good, that. Well, that looks like the textures have all taken correctly. Let's hear if the sound effects are working. I'll finish building.
Be ready for anything.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Helm, new course heading. Engines to full.
Okay. First thing we'll do. It sounds like one of the select.
All sections report. Be ready for anything. Ship at full readiness.
Oh no, it is working. Right, let's have you go over here. This is ironically quite a weak ship in this mod,
Engines to full.
despite the fact that it's all killer no filler. Not sure how I feel about the warp effect. I might need to change that. Oh, we missed something there. And this is why we check. Looks like it's there, like we've got quantum torpedo particles missing, possibly. Let's just check again. Phasers are working clearly. Phaser muzzle effects aren't working, and quantum torpedoes aren't working. So let's just take a look and see what we've missed. Fine, it's something that we can fix. Oh, might have explosions. And if we go to the Imperator Sovereign, take a look at her weapons. Now we've got the sounds, we know those are working. The hit sounds are working as well. So, hit effect name, weapon fed quantum hit. I have a feeling I think I know what I've done. Particle mana should be concerning myself. And we've got a particle here. We've got the quantum hit particle. And this particle as well. And the muzzle particle. Don't seem to be registering in the way that we want them to. Sounds are all working correct. The thing that I do need to do is find in files. Find this in. I have a feeling it might want to be in the window file, which is. Let's just check. Find all. Alright, nothing in the brush files. In the game info folder. Well, that's not going to help either. particle manifest that I need to concern myself. Oh, the particles have textures, and I haven't got the texture. You can in SDA3. Yep, you can split that. I know what I've done, lads. So what I need to do is, if I go to particle over here, I'll open this up. Bed Western quantum muzzle. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, here's the problem that we're having. Bed quantum core. We'll need to go back to not the mega mod mashup. And we'll need to go for textures. Bed quantum core. Here it is. Copy these. And we will put the textures. Silly that I failed to do that. Need to be concerned about here. Bed quantum glow. Amazing the amount of work you've got to do just to put one ship in, isn't it? Bed quantum flare. Copy this one. Glad I'm not an artist. Bed quantum trail. I feel like I should have just searched Fed Quantum. Right, that looks like it's everything. Fed web. We need to check the others. Better check Quantum now as well. I think we've already got that one. Let's just search Fed Quantum, shall we, in particles? I need all of you. Pretty sure I do have all. Quantum what we should be able to do. Full glow. Full cornem. Flare. Quantum glow. And trail. That should be everything that we need. Which is good. Back. Copy past the sovereign is best sovereign. It's hardly a copy paste though, is it? The amount of files that you've got to go into. So we've done these two. Happy with both of those now. Quantum Nem is going to be pretty similar. X Flare. Anything else? X flare. Okay. Well, let's look for that texture. This. Pop the X flare in. Lovely. I think that quantum glow nem is fine. We've got that in there. What's up, Bismarck? I'll be getting to your ship a little bit later. Let's take a look at the Fed quantum heat. Explosion 2. Oh. Just look at the others. Explosion 2, Explosion Blue Flare, Explosion 6, X Spark. Right. Ah, grumble, grumble, grumble. Copy this, let's put it in here. Every time you think you've got something, you realise you've forgotten so much. This bad boy in. You boys see me doing anything wrong, you let me know. Explosion Blue Flare. There it is. That might be all of them. Okay. Now we can come out of here for a moment. We'd better take a look. Better take a look at our phaser muzzle and our phaser particle effect. Probably a good idea, isn't it? Since we think we've done these, let's close them down. And open the... So we can just make sure that we look through both of them. Now, back to our text. Phaser flare, copy it, paste it. All this for one ship. You're the same. You're the same. Okay, that's fine. And impact, let's take a look. Explosion phaser flare, that's fine. Okay. Got everything that we need in there. Good there. Looking particle. Just become aware. We've already got X flare, we know we've got that. Explosion blue flare we've got. Blast sparks, I don't think see how much we've got. Damn. It'll be fine. Let's just put them all in. X-Blast sparks we need. We'll take sparks too as well. there anything else that concerns me? Got that. Definitely have those now. Flare we've already got. Okay. You love it. Not Irish in your coffee? No, not a very good idea for me right now. Flare. Yep, yep. 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 X-Blast Glow. Copy this. Just going to open these for posterity's sake. There we go, right. Happen to find any errants textures in there that we haven't come across before, then we can sort it out. Bed Photon Core. I think we've got that one. But we'll put it in again anyway. Maybe not. Explosion 5 we do have. Explosion Blue Flare we've got. X-Blast Ring. Ooh, that sounds uncomfortable, doesn't it? You ever had an X-Blast Ring? Already got that one. Make it spin. I'll try. Alright, so we've done that one. Explosion 1 debris. See if we've already got this one. Yes, we do. Okay. Explosion 2 we have. Explosion Blue Flare we have. X-Blast Sparks 2. I'm thinking, folks, it might just be a good idea if I go X-Blast. Grab all of that. What do you reckon? Done. That's fine. Yep. Yep. That's Zin Flotsam 1. Dindy Flotsam. I don't know. Oh, we don't have it anyway. Fine. Might have to find that Zin Flotsam. Right, now that we've done all of that bollocks, let's go back in. So as I say, folks, if anybody wants to choose a particular ship from any particular mod, then they are more than welcome to either become a member here on YouTube. They can become a Twitch subscriber. You can even do that with Prime and gain access if you have Twitch Prime. There is a link in the description below to my Twitch channel. You can do it there. Or you can become a Patreon subscriber for as little as $1 a month, and you can get access to this. And you can choose your ship as long as it's from a released Sins mod. What's up, Cryptic? And you see the amount of work I do for you guys? Right, let's speed the game up. Make sure he works. Right, let's poop that Sovereign. back then, Imperator.
All power to engines.
Let's go.
Engines to full.
Hello, are there nice men to shoot here? Yes.
All power to weapons.
Please, work. Don't have to keep doing you. Want to move on to another ship. Hello, boys. Seems to be working, doesn't it? Go, bro. I got buddy or something. Now this ship, it's because it's the heavy cruiser, should comfortably be able to beat. One problem that we might... We either need to speed her up fairly significantly. Chased out the system. That's no idea. Beautiful. Well, she works. Now have a working sovereign. Turn us out of it. This is the Imperator class. It's a mirror starship. Might have to change these skyboxes. I don't like them at all. Right, so what's next? Go. Broker messaging me. Just going to move this to a different screen. Well, thanks, Broker. Right. Arguing about random things. I feel like someone needs to make one of the plane colony ships a battleship just for reasons. Why? Why would you do this? Bismarck, no, stop this. Okay, so let's see what's next. CPV Heavy Destroyer from Sins of the Prophets. It's Aurelius's choice. Okay. I suppose the question becomes, do you all have Sins of the Prophets downloaded? One of the Reapers. In here. Interregnum? No TP? No? Alright. Just gonna download Sins of the Prophets. Oh, the game will be a little bit loud, yeah. This isn't gameplay though, so I'm not too concerned. What's up, Deathwalker? How you doing? Alright, that's going to be a few minutes to download. Hopefully it's not going to affect me. What we do have is... Oh, take a look at something else. We do have Interregnum I've got. Tartan Patrol Cruiser from Interregnum. Let's take a look at that. Okay. Star Wars Interregnum. Right. Let's hope. No. It's gonna be the question, isn't it? Maybe I'll need to start Interregnum up just so I can see what the ship's called. Am I right in thinking that the Tartan Patrol Cruiser is a scout? I type scout in here. It's good. Oh no. I'm gonna struggle to find this one, I think. I'm surprised no one's chosen the Venator yet. People seem to love the Venator. Oh, sausage you. Interregnum, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, Interregnum? Here's another thing that you often need to do, folks, if you want to make changes to mods. You will need to convert bin. Doesn't seem to be under tartan. I think it's Scout All, or All Scout. Venator? Where? Well, Cryptic, if you are a Twitch subscriber or indeed a member on YouTube or a Patreon follower, then you get to choose the Venator. That's the way this is working. This is for supporters and you get to choose. Make sure you, if you are a supporter, jump onto my Discord. It should automatically register you if your email address is the same across both accounts. If your email address is different, just message me. I'll check and make sure that you are, and then I'll give you the support. He's hacking us, run. Hey man. I've got the skills to pay the bills, you know that. Alright, cool. Now that we've done that, we should be able to go back up to Frigate. Nebulon B as well. I'd love a Nebulon B. Emp Scout. Let's see what it is. This can go away. Frigate, ING, EMP, Tartan. There we go. Now, what was this wanted as? It was wanted. Take a look. Alright, so Or is it? This is Bismarck's choice. He wants a Tartan patrol cruiser to be called the Banana Boat. Oh. Oh, lovely. What kind of weapons does it have? It does have a weapon. Okay. Got one weapon, which is... just have to make it quite strong. So what kind of cruiser class do we want to make this one? Question. Copy it. Paste it in 2 hours. And we're going to rename it to... Action Cruiser maybe a mine layer would be fun. Cruiser utility. Cruiser utility 1 ton. That will do. Now we can open it back up to do. Roll is no longer scout, so what we're going to need to do is we need to... Okay, so port and frigate utility 0 is going to be fine for it. Pipe count's going to be 2. What kind of stack counts do we want to give to it? Oh no, it's just 1. There we go. That's that little bit done. Now, let's just take a look at some of the standardized health values. All this seems fine. Experience for destroying? 30? Yeah, 30. Now, hull points definitely needs to go up. All that 900. The hull points. Armor points is fine. Might take it up to 2, I suppose. Yeah, seems fine. The Bellator in Interregnum? Yes, it is. I believe so. Got one weapon with this now. Usually, oh, this has only got 1 as well. Does 28 damage. Front, let's see what. 2 damage in the front. Time is 8 on this. 7 on that. Oh, cool. Both of these abilities sound quite useful. We might leave the ability to detect more. Yeah, that'll do. Cargo type is valid as it should be. Okay. Ah, shield mesh is easier as well. I don't have to do anything with the shield mesh. Okay, good. Engine is fine as well. There is an explosion named Frigate 1. Exhaust Emptarton, I'll have to change that. Dialogues I'll have to put in. Crap. Save this for a moment. And now what we're going to do. Sound dialogue.sound data. Open it up. Few things I want to close. About close. Yeah. That can go away for the time being. This can go away for the... One moment, folks. Getting a phone call. My apologies. Ah, folks, apologies for that. My apologies. While I was taking that phone call, I put these Imperial Scout things in. So these dialogue, ING Imperial Scout. Grab these. Oh, that's my one, but we do need to go to sound. sound in here as well. So let's search for dialogue Imperial Scout, I expect. There it is. Copy. Paste. Lovely jubbly. Now it's got all of its dialogue. Just what we need. And we can close the sound dialogue.sound data. Now, we also need to concern ourselves with its mesh. So let's find its mesh and do that before I... Mesh name. Here. Get into the mesh folder. Same over here. You guys following this okay? There we go. And shield mesh for this is Frigate Tech Colony. We don't need to concern ourselves about that. Okay. Be concerned about some. So let's get that going. Now, the best way that we can find these sounds, I suspect, by going back into game info, clicking on S and going to sound effects.sound. Little search. Don't need to match case. There it is. Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3, which is, and 4 of course, and then we need to go for impact as well. So that's fine. Come out of mesh in hours, go into game info 2 and effects.sound data. We basically go to copy these. Ah, look, here we go. Well, grab all of these, copy them, paste them into our own sound effects. Quick search, count these, 404 matches now. There it is. Looks like they're named the same way in both cases. Fine, so if we go to weapon ingtl, sound folder over here in Interregnum, this. I'll hit 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is what we need. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. Copy these. And we'll paste them into our own sound. We've got his voices, we've got some other weapon hit sounds. What else do we need? Check the muzzle effects, etc. shortly. You need these particles, etc. etc. EMP particle. Ship explosion name Frigate 1. Haven't come across that one yet. It's going quite well, thank you. Interesting name. Yeah. Some of the HUD icons we're going to need to sort out as well. Should be fun. Okay. Muzzle effect name, and we're getting into the region of particles again. Particle. Always do the particles wrong. And green laser muzzle, copy it. Paste it into here. Sort out the textures as we go this time. Oh, oh no. Fine. Damn you, Interregnum! Grab that. Next, we'll scroll all the way up to the C's. Oh no. And convert data ribbon. Copy these. Go into particle. Paste in here. We will convert these to rich text format. Could have just converted these rather than Interregnum as a whole, but there we are. Copy this again and replace it. I'm going to need the proper one here. One that I can change, the one that I can see. Well, no. Okay, so. Next name is Explosion Imp Flare. Nice and easy. So, here, back, textures, find Explosion Imp Flare, copy it, get into our own texture folder. Not do that way. I'm going to need to check this out. If they're the same, it's not a problem. But they might just be the same. And that would be unfortunate. What's up, Aurelius? How you going? Alright, they're identical, that's fine. Good stuff. Pleased about that. That saves me a job. Okay. Particle travel effect name as well. Check. This paste into the requisite correct folder. What have we got? Green Blast. Green Blast and Green Blast. Okay. copy this, paste it in. Interregnum's a lot easier to deal with than STA3. There's a lot less textures going around. Okay, there we go. So that one is done. We've got the some hit effects. Oh, we've got another hit effect there. Sneaking around. Did I do this one? Got a feeling I didn't. Was all the travel and the hit. Open it up and see what's going on there. Vision core. Oh. A-ring.
Spill my coffee on the floor, but I don't really care. It's not the same, not anymore. There's no way.
That must be from the base game, that's fine.
Without you, since you've been gone, so many things you need to know. All I ever need is to call you on the phone with a number that connects to you.
Fine, actually. Look up A-ring as well. I suspect that's also in the base game. Okay, they're both in the base game. So that's all done. Now what else do we need to do? We need to change these main view icons, unfortunately for the time. Although Interregnum's ones would probably work in most instances. For the time being, she's a fairly light cruiser. We press F to go to frigate. Frigate. Let's use the tech one. Tech utility 0. I went for Psi for some reason. And as I say, I will be changing all these. So we grab these, main view on. Also grab I'm going to move this up a little bit because its armor's only medium. Oh no, that. Oh, I've already done that, haven't I? I've moved that up a bit. So, theoretically, we've got all this. I've got this sound. I need to check whether either of these abilities are already in game. I think they might not. Again, abilities is something I'll work. Particle effect. This and put it into our sound folder. Do the sound first. Copy. Sand. No, we didn't have it. It'll be in sound effects.sound. Come on. Into my sound data. It's in. Might have already done this. Copy. Oh yeah, it's already done. Check it. Explosion. Yeah, okay, we have already done this one. This can go away. This can theoretically. This can go away. I think we're almost where we want to be aside from the string. Grab this. And I think this one's called the banana boat. Might have to hyphenate it, otherwise it's going to be a banana boat class. A banana class boat. Oh. Okay, let's just remind ourselves who made that choice. That's Bismarck's. There you go, it's peanut butter jelly time. If anybody is old enough to remember that, I'm going to be absolutely flabbergasted. Ooh, there was a thing. Down here, wasn't it? See this? And we better open it and take a quick look. Article. Right, Flare 2 is base game. That's base game. Game. Base game. Let's just assume all this is base game. Game info. Now we just need to go back to the player file. Pop it in. Player Tech Loyalist. There he is. One. Tartan. There it is, Girls Faction Cruise. Tartan. And Entity Manifest. Espudere. If this works for first time, I'm gonna fall out my fucking chair. There is absolutely no way it's gonna work first. Alright, let's see what kind of horrible mistakes we've made.
One thing I know for sure, what we have is something worth fighting for. With bad news knocking at my door, but I like it like that. We go all in and
I think I might not have recounted the sound dialogue correctly. So, game info. Sound dialogue.sound data. Fact. Search it. Count. 150. Yeah. Probably true. I've done something terrible somewhere. First time didn't work out. Oh, okay, alright. Out 405. Ah, okay. Okay, this explains it. Oh god. Hello, Process Explorer. Nice to see you again. Hiding here somewhere. That's not working at all, is it? You can't even find it. There it is. Hiding away. Kill the process. It's a good thing I'm not going to have to have a heart attack, isn't it? Oh, that seems functional. This looks quite helpful. Right, cruisers. Counter desk needs to change. Banana boat. We'll speed it up.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
Oh, fucking hell. I remembered something that I haven't done. I'm not saying it's important. It's quite important. Oh, Jesus. Quite important indeed. Alright. Let's try that again. Oh, marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous stuff. Not sure how much of this taking ages is to do with the fact that it's very time consuming and how much is to do with competent I am. Right. Yes, count it down.
Additional research required.
Tartan cruiser reporting. Frequency open.
Good.
Forward.
Gonna need some more laser damage, really. I don't know. Maybe not.
Full speed. Powering engines.
Have a go at that.
Concentrating firepower.
Seems to be working okay. And the shields are working correctly. Happy with that. Cool. That's another ship that we've got in there. Mostly. Still need to do some abilities, give it a new image. But she's in. So, I can have a look and see what the next one is. Juvenator from Soji is going to be the next one, or a CPV Heavy Destroyer from Sins of the Prophets. Nice as well. And then we've also got the 2 Titans to do so far as well. Oh, look at all these good morning messages. Isn't that nice? Dark Yuri, thank you very much for joining. And Paladin Poppy. Everyone's going on about Rust. There you go. If you join into this server, there's a Rust server IP for you to join, folks. But that's all the time I've got for today in this stream. I've got various things around the house that I need to do. Being a strong, independent, single man. And I also have quite a lot of work outside of YouTubey things to do today. I am going to be able to spend about half an hour in chat in my Discord, so feel free to join the Discord. And I'll be in a voice room for a bit. If you want to have a chat with me about this Mega Mod mashup, I'll do a proper announcement on YouTube for it at some point as well, just so you can understand what the rules are and what the intent is. The reason I wanted to get some of the ships done today is so I could actually do that. But I'll talk to you soon, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Hopefully there'll be a video out a little bit later.